In this lesson, you will learn about the first accounting statement, the income statement. This includes the basic income statement equation, profit and its many synonyms, how an income statement is arranged, and last, the first of two key accounting principles for decision making, which the Biz Bucks guy calls PTAT. Along the way, we will pay a visit to Maria's Bakery and Bingo Bango Bongo Incorporated. Each statement will be somewhat simplified for the purposes of learning. We will also learn from a real publicly traded company who has to report their results according to GAAP and the SEC's bidding, the successful Southwest Airlines. On the BBO website, you may have viewed a short video about the business word swamp. If not, you should do so at your convenience. Basically, the words of business are difficult, so don't get swamped down in all the business jargon. Click here to read any definitions you may need. Let's take a close look at an income statement. Click on each frequently asked question to reveal the answer. When finished, click Next to continue. Most people new to accounting understand this first equation from life experience. For a given period of time, say a month, a quarter, or a year, a company records revenues, meaning the income they got from sales of products or services. They also record expenses for the same period. When the expenses are subtracted from the revenue, the remainder is their profit or loss. Yes, this income statement in the business word swamp has other names, and one is the P&L statement, the profit and loss statement. While other names are sometimes used, most companies now refer to it as the income statement. The income statement answers fundamental business questions, like how much did we make? What are our expenses like taxes, depreciation, and labor? And what are the sources of our revenues? Each of these questions implies a period of time, as noted earlier. Because the income statement is for a period of time, the heading of the report must make that clear. A typical heading might read, for the month ending February 28, 2017, or for the year ending September 30th, 2012. This assumes a non-calendar fiscal year. If you were to incorrectly write on September 30th, 2012, you would be indicating a point in time, not a period of time. If you did this on your first accounting test in a college class, you'd lose 5 points right off the bat. The income statement is read vertically from top down. Revenues are displayed first. This is usually a shorter section. All expenses are then displayed. The expenses section is usually the longest section. Then the profit is calculated and displayed. The unfamiliar terms will be explained later in this lesson. As discussed on the next slide, the bottom line is another name for profit. However, in GAAP accounting, the profit line is not the last thing on a standard income statement. GAAP requires additional information, some of which relates to dividends. So, funny thing in the business word swamp, the bottom line isn't the bottom line of the income statement. They don't want this to be easy, you know. How many synonyms for the word profit can you think of? Write them on the whiteboard. Click in the dry erase board and type your ideas. Don't worry about being right or wrong. We're just brainstorming here. When you're ready, click the Biz Bucks guy to read his thoughts. Here are some that the Biz Bucks guy has collected. You may add to this list. The word swamp is pretty deep here. That is why we need to bring into the sunshine the many ways to express the simple concept of profit.